If you try to process a monthly run of 500,000 postpaid mobile subscriber invoices one by one, your system will lock up. Processing that volume sequentially strains the database and takes days to complete. To fix this, SAP Convergent Invoicing uses a parallel mass run accessed through transaction FKKINVMA. This splits the workload and processes the accounts concurrently, reducing the runtime from days to minutes. Before we begin, you need two things. Your source billing documents must already be generated, and you must know your specific invoicing process code. Relying on manual, sequential processing will cause you to miss your billing service level agreements. An automated mass run is the only practical way to handle enterprise scale. Open the SAP Easy Access menu and navigate to Execute Invoicing, or enter the transaction code FKKINVMA directly. First, we set our identification parameters. Enter the current date in the Date ID field and assign a unique alphanumeric tag in the identification field. These two values pair together to create a specific, searchable footprint. You will use this exact combination to monitor the batch job later. Next, select the General Selections tab to define the scope of the workload. Input your target invoicing process code, for example, Z1. Leave the business partner fields entirely blank. This tells the system to capture all eligible accounts rather than restricting the run to a single user. Look at the Simulation Run checkbox on this screen. Do not check this box during a productive run. A simulation run will process the data, but it generates 0 actual financial postings to the database. By strictly defining the process code and leaving the simulation unchecked, we ensure the system processes our exact target dataset and creates real, actionable invoices. Select the Technical Settings tab to configure the engine of our mass run. In the Parallel Processing Object drop-down menu, select either Business Partner or Contract Account. This diagram shows exactly how parallel processing works. The massive dataset of 500,000 accounts is divided into equal, manageable intervals. By assigning these separate intervals to independent background jobs, they process simultaneously. This prevents system timeouts and drastically slashes the overall processing runtime. Next, move to the Logs tab and check the box to suppress success messages. If you log 500,000 individual success messages, you will bloat your database and slow down the system. We only need the system to record warnings and errors. Unlike individual invoicing, you do not need to manually enter a reconciliation key here. The system handles that automatically for mass runs. Splitting the processing load into intervals and suppressing redundant logs are the mandatory adjustments that make enterprise-scale mass runs viable. With the settings finalized, save your configuration and click the Schedule Program Run button. A dialog box will appear. Select Background Start Immediate to execute the job now. You are brought back to the main FKKINVAMA screen. We are now in the active monitoring phase. Check the Run Status indicator. You will need to refresh the screen periodically until this indicator turns green, marking the job as completed. This schematic shows the backend. The Invoicing in FICA block routes data simultaneously to Contract Accounting and FIGL Accounting. During this process, the system generates a single reconciliation key to summarize totals, closing it the moment parallel jobs finish. Once the run completes, click into the application log to verify that the job finished cleanly without any critical red errors. This execution phase shifts your role. You move from actively configuring the job to passively verifying the automated system output. The process is now complete. 500,000 invoices have been generated, the contract accounts are updated, and the reconciliation keys are cleanly closed. A task that would require days of manual, sequential effort is finished in minutes using FKKINV_MA. If you did find any red errors in the application log, those specific accounts can be isolated, investigated, and reversed without affecting the rest of the batch. Mastering parallel mass processing takes a heavy, system-taxing chore and turns it into an efficient, hand-off automated operation.